Google Master Restoration Tampa. Got a disaster, just call the master. 727-431-4744.
How to safely remove mold from your home. Hey, Central Florida. Jarrett Dixon here, owner of Master Restoration. We've talked about how quickly mold can grow here in our humid environment, and I know many of you want to know how to deal with it directly. If you have a small patch of mold, say less than 10 square feet, you might be able to handle the cleanup yourself. But it's crucial to understand that even small-scale mold removal needs to be done safely and correctly to protect your health and prevent the problem from spreading. That's why we always recommend calling a professionally licensed mold remediation expert like Master Restoration. Here's the steps that are important to the mold removal process. First, and most importantly, you have to prioritize your safety. Mold spores can be harmful if inhaled, so never tackle mold without the proper gear. You need to wear non-porous gloves, eye protection like goggles, and critically, an N95 respirator mask. A regular dust mask won't cut it. The N95 is designed to filter out the tiny mold spores. Also, wear old clothes that you can either wash immediately in hot water or, ideally, dispose of afterward to avoid tracking spores through your home. The next critical step is to find and fix the moisture source. This step is non-negotiable. If you simply clean the mold without addressing the water leak, condensation problem, or excess humidity that caused it, the mold will absolutely come back. This might involve tightening a leaky pipe, sealing a crack in a window, or running a dehumidifier to lower the humidity below 50%. Without stopping the water, your cleanup effort is wasted time. Once you've contained the water problem, you can move on to the cleaning process. The general recommendation is to use a detergent or soap solution to scrub the mold from non-porous surfaces like tile, glass, or plastic. You need to physically remove the mold and scrub the area thoroughly. For the cleaning solution, mix water with a mild detergent. Avoid using bleach unless directed by a professional, as it is often ineffective on porous materials and can create hazardous fumes if mixed incorrectly. When cleaning, never dry brush mold or use a standard vacuum cleaner. Both of these actions will simply release countless mold spores into the air, effectively contaminating other areas of your home. You must use a damp cloth or sponge to gently lift and scrub the mold. Immediately place all moldy materials, sponges, and cleaning rags into a heavy-duty trash bag, seal it tightly, and take it outside. A key distinction in this process is the difference between porous and non-porous materials. If the mold has penetrated porous materials like drywall, ceiling tiles, carpet, insulation, or wood, those materials are likely saturated with mold roots, and simply cleaning the surface won't work. For these items, the safest and most effective solution is often removal and disposal. You'll need to cut out and replace the affected drywall or carpet. If the mold has spread to your structural wood, that's a serious sign that your job has become much larger than a small DIY project, and you should stop and call a professional. If the mold is extensive, covering more than 10 square feet, if it is in your heating and air conditioning system, or if it is the result of contaminated floodwaters, you must call a professional restoration company. We have the specialized containment and air filtration equipment like HEPA air scrubbers to safely remove the mold without spreading spores. We also have the expertise to get to the hidden sources and guarantee that the environment is completely safe and dry. Remember, a botched DIY job risks your health and can turn a small issue into a costly disaster. Until next time, this is Jarrett Dixon reminding you, got a disaster? Call the master. Hi, I'm Jarrett Dixon, owner of Master Restoration, serving the entire state of Florida. When disaster strikes, whether it's water, fire, mold, or storm damage, you want a team that's fast, reliable, and professional. At Master Restoration, we're available 24/7 because we know how critical it is to respond quickly. We'll assess the damage, walk you through the next steps, and even work with your insurance company to make the process as smooth as possible. We treat your property like it's our own, and we guarantee high-quality, efficient service to restore your home to its pre-damage condition. So when disaster happens, call 727-433-1474, and we'll get you back to normal fast.
Google Master Restoration.